and James, and just haven't been online for a while, live at least, and wanted to say hello and see if there's anybody out there who still enjoys conversation, chatting. I'm picking these dead blooms off of the petunia. I think the petunia's about had it for the year. So probably look into replacing it soon with something else. So don't know what that might be yet, but it's been a good one. This is the petunia that our neighbors gave us. Just randomly being kind. Left it on the porch. I wish there were more people like that in the world. So maybe you'll be one of them. Maybe I'll be one of them. So all it takes is a little consideration for others. And that's not difficult. Anyway, there's David. He's playing with his ball on the porch and letting it fall off so that he can go down and get it. And that's his game. Keeps him from getting bored. I did not leave the door open today because it's kind of warm and I don't want the air conditioner to run crazy for no reason other than Shelly wants to come in and out when she wants to. Our cat, she's particular and funny and sweet and cute too. She was out with us earlier, but I was deadheading some of the roses over there on the other side. So, but this is all we're doing. So hopefully you'll come on and say hello. Tell us where you're from and share some of your interest, whatever you like. So, hey David, what do you see? Oh, thank you so much for the like. And who are you? I'd love to, hi everybody. Oh, hey. Zolu Zako. Hello. I'm sorry, I love names. I love names and or names people pick for themselves. It's cute. And a little difficult to pronounce at times. There goes my boy. He sees some birds and bees. He loves. Hey Armin, big toys. How are you? It's okay. You can call me Zach. Oh, okay, Zach. Nice to meet you. So, where's everybody from? We're from Kentucky. Well, northern Kentucky. Just about 10 minutes from downtown Cincinnati is all, and 10 minutes from the airport. So, the major, the international airport here. So, fortunately, we're in a quiet space, or somewhat quiet space, with mature trees and things. So, from Bosnia, Arman. Super. I've never been, but I bet it's a beautiful place. I've seen some movies and things with Bosnia, and it seems pretty. So it's had a lot of difficulties, that's for sure. But hopefully all that's better. I think every place has its own difficulties, that's for sure. So, thank you guys for all the likes. That's 3, that's awesome. And this is David. He's our 4.5-year-old Pomeranian. He's a good boy. No barking. We love you. That's the phrase we say constantly to keep him calm. Oh yeah, good job, David. That was a cool one. I wish he could appreciate that. He just knows it's falling and he gets to go and get it. So we tried something out of desperation recently um, to help him stop barking so much because his barking is so loud and it is affecting his trachea. So his windpipe, which allows him to breathe, and it's causing that to collapse. Ah, you live in Germany. Okay. I have some friends in Germany in the Hamburg area. So, and I just read an interesting book about Germany during the war and after the split and after the Berlin Wall. It was about a house and basically the property, and it's called Visitation, not the Visitation, but it's called Visitation, and it's by Jenny Erpenbeck, and she was raised in East Germany in, I guess, the 1980s. I'm not sure what her age is, but or how old she was in the 80s, but it's a very interesting book. Of course, I read the English version, so it was well translated. Yeah, you're a good boy, David. He's ignoring the neighbors, which is very difficult for him because he wants to get as much love from everybody as possible. And yeah. You're 1 hour away from Hamburg. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Are you 1 hour towards Denmark or a different direction? So I love the beaches and everything in Germany up in the north and Denmark. It's beautiful. And so peaceful. You can um, ride your bike safely, take walks safely. Um, Lots of great seafood restaurants and some beautiful buildings and homes. So I haven't been for, gosh, I don't remember the last time. I think 2014. I went to Hamburg and Paris on the way back. I stopped there for a few nights. David wants to play. What do you see? Hmm? You see birds? It could be almost anything here. We have deer. We have a baby deer who comes to the backyard and was born here, but comes to the backyard during the day with its mom. Savannah, hello. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Savannah. And you're on the way, to Zurich. Whoop. I mean to Munich, I'm sorry. Cool. It's kind of flat there, a lot of farming land, right? So, but really beautiful. Maybe some rolling hills, but not mountains or anything like the south. And actually, between the south and the north, I prefer the north Germany area. Although the south is very nice too. My aunt lived in Switzerland for, I don't know, 12 or 15 years. And right on the Bodensee, or whatever it's in English, Lake Constance. And it was beautiful. She worked in Liechtenstein for Hilti. So, there's a bumblebee. Yeah. David likes to chase bees and flies and play with his ball. He's not a good multitasker, but he does hang on to that ball pretty well. And you know, I've never been to Munich. Not that I can remember. Isn't that the place they have the big Oktoberfest? München. Hey, Savannah. Thank you so much. What are you doing for your birthday? Yeah, I thought so. Um, I'm not a beer drinker. One time I went to Germany and my friend's husband likes beer and bought these big bottles of beer, maybe 4 or 6 different types, and very thoughtful and kind and generous gesture, and thought that he and I could share them. I I had like one glass, and that was enough for me. And yeah, so then he had to drink all of them, which he didn't mind. Germans do like beer as general statement, but I think a lot of Germans do like beer. I think they can start when they're young to drink when they're just children. Their parents can give them a little bit, it's no problem. And I don't know if they've got an age limit when you can start ordering a beer at a restaurant or what. I don't know. You can tell me. David, you got some fans today. Everybody wants to say hi. Yeah, you're a beautiful guy. Yeah, you're a beautiful little Pomeranian. You want a close up? Smile for the camera. Well, I hope you have a cake, and hanging with the family sounds great. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Just without the cake. Maybe take a drive later. Um, David needs a bath, like he always needs a bath, and I might give him a bath. He's got a haircut and grooming appointment on the 9th, but I'm almost embarrassed to take him because he and I spend so much time outside. He's kind of stinky right now. Not too bad, but when we come in from the outside, he's kind of stinky. I usually give him a bath with baby wipes and brush him. So, what's your favorite cake? Mine is a specialty cake. It's I don't know if it has a name or not, but it's a Saudi Arabian cake, and it's dates, made with dates and pecans, and like a caramelized syrup. It's delicious. Um, how do you do it with baby wipes? Well, just I clean his face and his ears inside and out, and then I just wipe his body down, and then I brush him. That's, you're not, you should, the dog, your pet should be a little bit wet when you brush them. It makes it easier, and it doesn't get tangled when it hurt, or hurt them. So, but David's had baby wipe baths ever since he was a baby. Chocolate ganache cakes, yeah. Sounds pretty tasty. I like chocolate. Um, Sometimes I can't resist the cakes, and but I will almost always pick a white cake. If I see one in the restaurants that looks really tasty. My marigolds are finally starting to grow in these pots. So I I think I'll leave those in where they are. There's 3 in this one and 4 in that one, and but they get kind of big, and these are really tall marigolds, so I might need to take them out and plant them in the ground. What do I like doing in my free time, or with my free time? Um, Not as much as I used to. I used to enjoy a lot of things, but now that I'm older, um, I just enjoy gardening and taking care of the garden. I enjoy working around the house, keeping things tidy and freshly painted and repaired. Um, we enjoy going for dinner about, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a week usually. Listening to live music, singing karaoke, watching an occasional movie or series on Netflix, and of course, just taking care of the pets is always a big priority. So, and I enjoy it, but I don't consider that my free time, which is basically every day, all day. David spends most of his time with me. Um, if I'm outside, he wants to be outside. I don't want to make this sound weird, but do you live in Utah? No, we're in Kentucky. And Cincinnati area, but in northern Kentucky. And it's a little hot today. There's a yellow butterfly. It's huge, but it's quite far away. Most of the butterflies I've seen this year have been white, and that's unusual. We usually have a colorful variety here. Yeah, thank you. I love Kentucky too. It's a friendly state, some beautiful mountains and hills to climb, a lot of natural beauty. The horses, the horse parks, the horse farms, um, and in Cincinnati, you get all of the benefits of living in one of the, uh, I'd say it's within the top 30 largest metropolitan area in the USA. So, and where we live, we're literally like, you could just say 1 mile from almost anything. Um, Various restaurants, shops, furniture stores, the hospital. Um, so, lots of shopping centers like Kohl's, Target, PetSmart. It's all really close here for us, which is great. So that is a huge convenience. What do you see, David? What do you see? Did you drop your ball? What? You see some birds or some bees? In high school, I didn't really play any sports. I was probably, whoops. I played a lot with my friends and sports, but I grew up on a farm, and we didn't really have time for all of those activities. We spent our days working, and that was a big priority. But since I've grown up, I'm an adult, I played volleyball on a league, and it was my own team that I had started. I was the captain, and we traveled and played in other states too, and that was fun. I ran 3 days a week with a group, and that was fun. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I played softball on a league, on a team. I used to inline skate frequently, maybe 60 miles a week. What else? And I worked out. I used to go to the gym almost every day. So, oh, and I played racquetball indoors. I love racquetball. And a little bit of tennis. I never was good at tennis. Not bad, but not great, not good. Racquetball, I'm really pretty good at it. Ping pong, I like that. How about you? Or anybody else? Fun activities, things you enjoy, sports, movies, restaurants, traveling, music, singing, dancing, whatever. And say hi. Where are you from? David here's the one of the neighborhood dogs barking, and it's got his attention, but he's being a good boy and no barking. We've been trying to train him, and I've started to say that earlier, but I bought a set of muzzles for small snout dogs, and there's 7 of them, so they're different sizes, and turns out David wears the smallest size, and I unpackaged it like it was a new toy, so he was very excited about it. And David comes to me, and I can pick him up and hold him and put him in his backpack like a baby. So um, he let me put the muzzle on, very easily, and he actually liked it. You're gonna see me. Have a great day. Well, Savannah, you have a great birthday, and I hope you get that chocolate ganache cake that you like. So, but the good thing about the muzzle is it's actually working. To I think it makes David comfortable. It's not a like heavy duty muzzle for biting dogs. It's just a soft fabric muzzle, and fits comfortably. He can still bark, breathe, eat, but it's a little too long for his face. But it actually makes him seem comfortable, and oops, watch out, buddy. Sorry. And automatically calms him, and he gets so upset during the fireworks. So this really worked well for him. And yesterday he started barking frantically because somebody, exploded something in the sky. I can't say the word, it's a trick word. And I reached for the drawer and took out the muzzle, and I asked him if he wanted it. And he came to me, and I put it on his face. He lay down and went to sleep. So I'm amazed, and I'm happy, because he barks so forcefully that it's damaging his trachea, his windpipe, and at some point it's going to collapse and he won't be able to breathe. So we're trying to prevent him from barking too much. So where's anybody from? I see there's 3 people online still. We're from Kentucky, in case you don't see that. So, in the Cincinnati area. So, we live in a nice little area. So, not rich, but very, very comfortable. A lot of people here grew up in these houses and moved and had families, and when their parents were ready to sell these houses, they bought them from them and came and moved back. So everybody, a lot of people know each other. They went to school together. So, and I'm talking about people in their 60s. And they're still here now. Well, they're here again. David loves to play with that ball on the edge of the porch. Sometimes he loses it, and it rolls off, which is part of his plan and part of his fun. And then he gets to go down the stairs and into the flowers, if it's still in the flowers or wherever it ends up, and retrieve it. So he plays the same game in the house, except he uses the sofa, and that's great because it keeps him occupied. but not as great as out here because in the house it gets stuck under the sofa. Then of course he barks and somebody has to get it for him. But today he didn't bark. He just got our attention running around and playing excitedly. So had to get it for him twice from the sofa, and then we came outside. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. Hopefully we'll get some subscribers too. And I invite everybody to watch some of the videos and things that we've posted. Maybe you'll find something entertaining or, interesting, or just relaxing. So that would be great. So we need more people and more watch time. Because believe it or not, this takes a lot of time for me to edit everything, because I want to make things look as good as possible. I mean, I'm just using my phone, but I want things to flow and look as good as possible. So I'll take videos and then I'll clip them together and add some music to some of them. And I mean, I spend hours on the one I did yesterday with Shelley, and she's the detective, like Sherlock Holmes in the picture. And I happened to video her, and while she was excited, and then we found there was a mouse in the house, and don't know where it came from, but I think it was when I went to the shed and I brought in an exercise mat that had been there for 2.5 years in a bag, and I looked at it and it was, clean and not, damaged anyway. And I forgot to bring it in. I left it sitting outside, leaned against the wall in the back next to the steps. And I don't know if a mouse got into it while it was outside, or if there was already a mouse in it while it was in the shed, or if that mouse came from somewhere else. But we ended up with a mouse in the house, and Shelley was doing her detective work and I was following her, and I got curious and I looked and saw a shadow and recognized that it was probably a mouse. So we trapped it, and bye-bye mouse, no more. So, David, you're gonna say goodbye? Yeah, say bye-bye. We're gonna go ahead and hang up, okay? So, and go inside for a while, finish my coffee, get a little glass of water or something. So we hope everybody has a great day, evening, overnight, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And whenever you're watching this, maybe some point in the future. And we'll come back online another day and hopefully talk and meet some more interesting people like we did today. So I will turn around so I can say goodbye personally. And this is me. I'm James of David and James Genuine Life. And that's just a funny little title because that's all we are. Just a genuine life. We're not trying to make anything up or present any crazy moments, like you'll never see us getting a blue cat out of a dumpster painted blue just so we can get a lot of likes and go viral. That's sad. I can't believe people do that stuff. So hopefully you'll subscribe, and we'll see you later. You want to say goodbye, David? You gonna say goodbye? Bye-bye.